welcome to another Bat Monday, and today we're going to take a look at something a little bit new, which would be the Batman Justice League Batmobile. So Mattel made an in-scale to your 6-inch figures Batmobile that came out a little late last year in the window box packaging, and it is huge, massive, and amazing. So let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Leticia, Scorpion72. Welcome to another Bat Monday. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Justice League Batman Batmobile. So the Batmobile's changed from Batman vs. Superman. As you could tell, this vehicle is in scale with the 6-inch figures, which is great. Very unexpected from Mattel this time around, seeing how in many of the other Batman movies and stuff like that, they've never done a 6-inch scale vehicle. So it's really great. Now there's two versions of this. The version I have here is the multiverse one, which basically the other one there to have is the RC one, which goes for a little bit more higher price point. So this multiverse one is roughly around the $100 range, while the RC one is about the $200 range. And the difference is, is that of course, being an RC vehicle, you can control it by remote control. It has smoke that comes out, the exhaust and everything like that, and a whole bunch of other like features and stuff. So this one basically has no electronics, nothing like that. It's basically a big it's quite heavy plastic and everything. So being a heavy plastic type vehicle, there's a lot of weight to it, as well as you have the 4 rolling wheels, so it actually rolls. Find it every time kind of funny that a company that's specialized in Hot Wheels they didn't put any rubber tires. It's like plastic, but very solid. I guess the plastic would have cost more to have like rubber tires. That would have been cool. But I guess to keep it at a certain price point, they just wanted to keep it like as least expensive as possible. Cool thing about this is that you have the fact that basically when you assemble it, these things, the rocket launchers that you have to put in the side here. So you go see these two things. I've seen some cases some people throw them out, or they don't know where it was, or they forget. These things here go on the side. Due to them not having any instructions, you have to base it on the pictures that you saw in the box to know where those fit. So the Batmobile, just gonna show you quick how this looks. So you have the little exhaust there. Underneath, all the engines and stuff. Nothing really painted, and of course front grille here. This part comes down. The wheels here turn from side to side. Cannon can go up, and of course the cockpit here to open it. Voila. Now, the thing about this Batmobile is that it only fits one figure, which is basically going to be Batman, of course, because it's his car. So basically, you get your Batmobile, I should say Batman figure, which would be the Tech Batman, or Techno Suit Batman, they call it. You've got the pleather cape, so it makes it easy to put him in there. And there you go. So he fits in there quite snug, easily. No, there's a lot of room and stuff, so it's not a tight fit. Holds the cockpit down, and there you go. Now it's pretty cool because I was fooling around this car a bit, and I figured out a few things. A lot of the weapons and stuff can come off. So you have the turret gun here that turns. Both of them turn in different directions and stuff. Little machine guns. The big cannon gun up here actually can go up, down, and side to side. And then you have the little like mini rocket launchers here in the front, go side to side. Now the thing I figured out is that if you wheel a bit, you can take this off. Same thing goes for the gun turrets. You can just kind of pop those off, and you can mishmash them a bit if you want. So say you want the little machine gun turrets there, and you want the rocket launchers here. So you got little missile launchers that can go on that side, and you now have the turret in the front. Same thing, this can be switched over there. This can actually come off too. So you can take off the cannon. Sorry, just put it up here. So this cannon, you can take it straight off. You could add, say we add, let's see, take off this one. You can add this here, but it doesn't really fit, I think. Oh yes, this is what I did. This big gun here, you can actually fit it here. So now you can have this big turret gun on the side here to blast away. So it's a little fun little thing you can do if you want to fiddle around or fool around with your Batmobile, or if you just want to hide the weapons and like pretend that like they appear when he needs them or come out from the sides or something like that, so he's not driving, showing everybody that he's already armed and stuff. So that's another thing you can do too. You can have it like that and just have like pretend to pop out in your play or whatever you want to do if you're doing like pictures and stuff, or even have it that Parademons are ripping apart the Batmobile or Superman's ripping apart Batmobile. So this Batmobile came out around the movie, which was last year, of course, and it's a pretty neat Batmobile. Really do like it.
It's really cool, really massive, in scale, the 6-inch figures. Just too bad that we didn't get a vehicle like this from Batman vs Superman came out, where it was a 2-seater. Who knows? Maybe in the future they'll start making more of these vehicles where it'll be a 2-seater, or even other vehicles for other characters. Maybe even a Wonder Woman Invisible Jet. That would be pretty neat. It's nice to see that Mattel is stepping up their game, giving us like in-scale vehicles and play sets and stuff like that. Even their figures that have the double jointed knees and elbows. It seems that they're really starting to step up their game and really give us like really collectible figures. Even in the cockpit, you could move the wheel, and their steering stick or the speed stick there can go up and down. There's a few little devices in there like that, little notches and stuff that really make this vehicle extra cool. And the fact that it fits the 6-inch figure, whether it's the regular ones that for like the kids version or also the multiverse one, is a really big plus. Another thing to mention that there is a foot peg right there at the back of the Batmobile, so you can actually stand like Aquaman and have him doing that surfing on the Batmobile scene that you see in the trailer and in the movie, which is pretty cool. The other cool factor is that even though this vehicle doesn't have any electronics or lights or anything like that, they allow you to actually switch around the guns and turrets, and all kinds of the weapons are all like detachable, and you can mix and match them any way you want, or just not have them on there if you don't want. Or like I said earlier in my review, which is you can make it seem like they're being torn apart or being destroyed along the way. Depends how you display it, or if you're playing with the vehicle itself. You have many different variety of ways of actually posing the vehicle and also playing with the vehicle, and it's quite sturdy and tough. So this vehicle should be able to be found in like Toys R Us, some online retailers, as well as like video game stores. That's where I got mine from around just before Christmas, where I got a good discount on it too. So it shouldn't be hard to track down. You're a Batman fan, or even just want to have a vehicle that will go your 6-inch figures, whether it's from Mezco, Mattel, or wherever you collect, and have a 6-inch Batman that you want a cool Batman vehicle to go with. This is it.